Ashwini.
And I'm Shifali. We've both studied at RHUL and done our masters in the batch 2011 to 12. I did International Human Resource Management and Ashwini did International Management. We've been together for the last 12 years and been married for almost 9 years.
Hi, I'm Matthew Hopkins. I studied Computer Science at Royal Holloway and graduated in 2015.
And I'm Charlotte Hopkins. I studied Economics and graduated in 2016.
Hi, I'm Sam.
And I'm Neve.
And I studied English and Creative Writing at Royal Holloway from 2018 to 21, but I graduated in 2022.
And I studied Classical Studies and Drama at Royal Holloway from 2017 to 2020, but graduated in 2022 because of coronavirus.
Yes.
Hi, my name is Nick.
And my name's Alina.
And we've met at Royal Holloway.
In Royal Holloway, I've been studying film studies for my bachelor's from 2019 to 2022.
And I have been studying computer science with AI from 2018 to 2021.
The first time I saw Shifali was outside the Tesco on the Egham High Street, and I remember thinking to myself that she was the prettiest girl I've ever seen. She was with a friend who was helping her with her grocery, and I was with some of my friends, but we never really interacted. We met a few weeks later through common friends, and the first time we really interacted though was when there was a Diwali event organized at Medicine, and that's when we chatted for the best part of a few hours, and I remember going back very happy. But yeah, so over the next few weeks we kept seeing each other every now and then. We kept running into each other at parties, till one fine day when we finally realized that we have strong feelings for each other. And on Leap Day, 29th Feb, was when we started dating each other, and we've been together ever since. Yeah, so it's been 12 years now, and we've been married for almost 9 with 2 beautiful young girls, 5 and 1. We're a family of 4, and I just wonder how time has flown by.
We met at the Performing Arts Ball on the 4th of December 2019, which was very lovely.
Except it wasn't actually, it was the after party in Medicine.
Yeah, the high heels had come off and we were already a bit drunk.
The party was starting to disperse, but I recognised a couple of mutual friends that I knew with Neve, so I felt comfortable enough to go over and shake your hand.
You did. Which
Very
was
formal.
Very formal, but kind of sweet.
Yes. We'd never actually met before, but we had, strangely, all of our friends, I think, knew each other.
Yeah, more or less.
We'd never bumped into each other.
Weird.
So I ended up walking you home.
Which came as a shock to my friends because one of my friends ordered an Uber home and I had to sort of subtly go, I'm good walking home with him. And told my housemates that I had gone home with a strange guy, which caused alarm bells. But you weren't a serial killer.
Fortunately.
So that's good. And you're still not a serial killer.
Yeah. And I did a Welsh accent the whole way back, which I'm still not quite sure the reason for.
Neither am I.
Yeah.
So how did we meet?
Well, at the time, I was the head of outreach of Rhubarb TV, the TV Filming Society on campus, and I was contacted by the Economic Symposium.
So I was working with the London Economics Symposium, which was a uni-started, Royal Holloway started society, basically setting up a conference for students across Europe to come and discuss all things economics. We went to the Alumni Fund for some money to put on the conference, and we were told you can have it as long as you use the uni societies to do filming, photography, etc. So I reached out to Rhubarb TV.
And that's where we met, at Crosslands. I thought Charlotte was a professional 40-year-old lady because it's very unclear that she was a university student.
Yeah, and then the conference happened. I never did get the video, so still waiting on that, just get that on camera. But we became friends. We ended up moving in together in Nightingale Shot the following year. And yeah, sort of went from there.
We met when I was just starting my first year of university. I decided to go to a Russian-speaking society party to socialize and get to know someone. Anyone, really. I saw Nick in the smoking area, I complimented his t-shirt, and we started talking. Big deal for me, because I'm quite a socially awkward person. And when I saw a quote from this song by my favorite band in his Instagram bio, I knew that this guy was going to be my friend, which is a huge deal for me, to be honest. I don't click with a lot of people. After a year of courtship, because Nick fell in love before me, he proved himself to be a very reliable and warm person, and I wanted to date someone I was completely sure of. That's how we met, and that's how in a year we started dating.
Yes, for me it was love at first sight. I thought I was coming to our usual annual October party, and when I met Alina there, I realized that I want to date this woman instantly. It took a year for her to warm up, but eventually here we are, 3 years later, dating.
So one of our favorite places as a couple was the SU and the many nights that they hosted. We had so many crazy memories there that still keep us going, and through the last 12 years, and we've had so many countless discussions about those memories. And of course the other place was the library. We've spent nights studying there towards the end of submissions, of course. So those are the two places that I think hold our fondest memories on campus.
And our favourite place on campus is, it's quite boring, but it's probably the library.
Yeah, we had a lot of our first sort of dates, weirdly, that like study dates, but they were more
Procrastination.
watching a film
Yeah.
dates.
Otherwise, we'd have to say medicine.
We enjoy toast.
Yeah. Toast is always a good laugh. Good
Yeah.
night.
It was.
And what was your favourite place on campus?
Favourite place is probably, I was a computer science student, so the computer science lab, or maybe the library. I'm a nerd.
I was a little bit cooler, so Crosslands, the SU, medicine, probably my favourite places on campus.
My favorite place on campus was at the Imagine Cafe, where we went to get bubble tea all the time. It was a place that became mundane for us because of how often we visited it, but through becoming a part of our routine, it became special to me.
For me, it would be the pond between Founders Building and the Hub, because it's the quietest place on campus. You can't hear anything from it, and it was where Alina agreed to go out with me, and it's the spot we were coming to when we wanted to take a break from all our exams and stress.
And now we're living in London with our 2 children, and Royal Holloway will always hold a very special place in our hearts. You can see our picture of Royal Holloway on our living room wall, painted by our friend Claire, who also went to Royal Holloway.
So one particular incident that has always stuck by me after all these years is from our first day at Royal Holloway, from our orientation, when our program director, Mr. Derek Chong, gave a speech, and he said something along the lines of, I cannot begin to tell you how many of my ex-students come up to me and tell me that they met their future spouse at Royal Holloway. So other than academics, you never know what else is in store for you at RHUL.
I remember this and I remember laughing about it to myself.
Yes, my reaction was pretty much the same, because I was only 22, and I did not really think that I was going to meet my future spouse there. But funny how things turn out. Just a few months later, I met Shefali. We got to know each other, fell in love, and it's incredible how time has just flown by, because most of it seems just like yesterday. But I did end up meeting my future spouse at Royal Holloway, and yeah, so.
And it's a trip waiting to happen. We can't wait to take our daughters there and show them where mom and dad have met and how everything has just landed us where we are today.